Good evening, ma'am. Good evening, classmates. My report is all about professional organization. Professional organizations are assemblages of professional within particular specialization or professional field that come together for the purpose of collaboration, networking, and professional development or advancement. In the word assemblages, it is a gatherings of professionals. So it has officers and members of professional organizations to serve and to promote the particular professional field they are part of. Um, in the Philippines, membership to an accredited professional organization, APO, or Accredited Integrated Professional Organization, IPO, is a requirement for hiring, retention, and sometimes for the renewal of professional licenses. So, an APO or IPO is a professional society duly accredited by the Professional Regulation Commission or the PRC. Particularly, the Philippines Association of Medical Technologists, or PAMET, is the accredited professional organization and the leading national organization for the registered medical technologists in the country. So there are benefits of membership in the professional organization. According to Ryan Tracy, top 6 benefits of membership organizations are they still relevant to e-learning? The benefits of membership in professional organizations are professionalism, education, perks, networking, profile, and recognition. Professionalism. Professionalism must adhere to a set of rules or code of ethics prescribed by a professional society. So, for example, here is kanang nakapasar mo sa board and then, di ba before mo mag-oath o taking, so di ba naman to you must follow the code of ethics um to adhere and to prescribe rules and the conduct of a professional. Next is education. Organize continuing professional development or CPD activities for their members through convention, seminar, for workshops, and other activities of similar nature. So, even though nga professional gihapon mo, you had to study more to learn new tactics and strategies to teach the students to learn something new, not for them, but also for yourselves. Mga bitaw ng mga teachers and mga professors, they had to go through seminars and workshops. And nasa sila mga speaker to motivate them how to teach the students. Next is perks. Perks usually come in the form of monetary discounts and registration fees for professional development activities of the organization. So if you are a member of this professional organization, national advantage that can take discounts offered exclusively to a member. Next is networking. So activities conducted by professional organizations provide opportunities for building networks in the field. So siguro familiar na maging sa inyo ang networking. It is a gathering or activities can be potential avenues for creating a long-term engagement and connections to the professionals in the field. Profile. Membership in a professional organization can also build a career portfolio of a professional. How? When you are a professional, society can also provide many opportunities for speaking engagement and career specialization, publication in research journals, and even scholarship and training programs abroad. Next is the recognition. Professionals organization recognize their outstanding members and leaders in practice in special fields such as research, public service, and community engagement through awards. For example, here if you are kining nag-a-appeal sa ilahang workshops, sa ilahang mga seminars, kaning members sa kaning professional organization, they are recognizing you as one of their outstanding members ug naamoy kaning imurag sa man siya mga certificate of participation og nag-a-appeal ba ka ani og isa ba ka sa mga naka-appeal sa mga special fields nila as I've said earlier about the mga research, public servants, the community engagement. So that's all. Thank you.
So hi everyone, I am Norhamen, the principal. So in this video, I'm going to discuss the types of professional organizations. So our objective in this video is to identify the professional organization for medical technologies, compare the different types of professional organization, and discuss the benefits of joining a professional organization, discuss the nature or describe the nature of each professional organization, and recognize the history and profile of the accredited professional organization for medical technologies and the organization of schools of medical technology. So what is professional organization? So it is an association for professionals working in the same field, exists to advance a particular profession, support the interests of people working in that profession, and serve the public good. It facilitates innovation, communication, and connection. So there are benefits of joining a professional organization. So one, free or heavily discounted membership, be able to join scholarships, awards, and prizes. 2, be able to attend events, conferences, and opportunities for networking and professional development. 3, be able to research on areas of practice, quality, and innovation, and be able to meet interest or focus groups specializing in specific areas of the industry. And 5, be able to acquire mentoring schemes, career advice, industry information. So there are 3 types of professional organizations: accrediting organizations, credentialing, certifying organizations, and professional societies. So these 3 professional organizations, they are the one who assesses the quality and standards of schools for medical technologies. Credentialing, parang sila yung nag-certify or they gave exams. So one, the accrediting organization, accredited curricular programs in educational institutions. So there are two accrediting organizations. So if you are an educational institution, kung gusto mong maging university level, tumaas ang credibility ng school nyo, so we have 2 accrediting organizations. Actually, these 2 organizations, the PASCO and PACUCOA, are NGO. These are service organizations. They are non-profit organizations, so we have PASCO and the PACUCOA, the Philippine Accrediting Association of Schools, Colleges, and Universities, the service organization that accredits academic programs which meet standards of quality education. So the PACUCOA, the PAASCU, visits different schools, colleges, and universities in the Philippines. and they assess if the different schools meet the standards of a quality education. And also the Philippine Association of Colleges and Universities Commission on Accreditations. It provides a formal recognition to schools that maintain and achieve excellent standards in their educational operation within the context of their aims, mission and visions, and also objectives. So the PAHUCOA, they assesses the schools if they really achieving it, which is the vision and mission of their school. They evaluating schools, they are monitoring them if they are excellent quality of education. So number 2, credentialing certifying organizations. So it provides certification examination for professionals. So the AMT, ASCLS, ASCP, and the AAB. So in this organization, if you want to go abroad, if you want to be a medical technologist abroad, so you must take the exam given by these organizations. Parang yung medtech practice mo dito sa Pilipinas, pwede mo siyang magamit, pwede mo siyang ma-practice sa ibang bansa. So once you took the exam in ASCP, your license or the validity of certification of yours will last for 3 years, and you should renew it. So number 3, professional societies. It is organization that contribute to the continued development of a specific group of professionals. So we have the PAMET. These are their logos, the PAMET, PASMET, BRAC, and the Philippine Society of Parasitology. So the PAMET, the Philippine Association of Medical Technologists, PASMET, Philippine Association of Schools of Medical Technology or Public Health, the BRAC, Biorisk Association of the Philippines. So the BRAC is the one of the active partner of the PAMET. And also we have the Philippine Society of Parasitology and Philippine Council for Quality Assurance in Clinical Laboratory and Philippine Society for Microbiology, and last, the Philippine Blood Coordinating Council. So, Philippine Association Medical Technologists. So the PAMET has a vision and mission. So the vision of PAMET is, PAMET shall be the constant prime mover in advancing the medical laboratory science profession for the continuous growth and development of its members. Mission: to realize its vision, PAMET shall be an association that will uphold professional core values, development and sustain comprehensive programs to enhance competences of the medical laboratory science professionals, collaborate with the different stakeholders of health, and make its services important to the beneficiaries of its services. So the PAMET, the Philippine Association of Medical Technologists, the Philippine Association of Medical Technologists, the PAMET is the national professional organization of registered medical technologists in the Philippines. It is non-stock, non-profit organization. The organization was founded on September 15, 1963 through the initiative of Crisanto G. Almario, considered as the father of PAMET, at the Public Health Laboratory in Quirada, St. Santa Cruz, Manila. It organized its first national convention and election of officers on September 20, 1964 at the Far Eastern University. Charmaine P. Tamondong became the first president, It was during the presidency of Nardito de Moralita that PAMET was incorporated and registered at the Securities and Exchange Commission.
The first organizational meeting. So PAMET is an organization of all medical technologies, medical laboratory scientists and technicians duly registered by the PRC are members of PAMET. So muna sila ang members sa PAMET. So the first organizational meeting of PAMET was held on September 15, 1963 at the Public Health Laboratory in Santa Cruz, Manila. So a total of 20 representatives attended the organizational meeting. So ang first organizational meeting sa PAMET is nahitabo atong September 15, 1963 at the Public Health Laboratory in Santa Cruz, Manila. So, 20 ka representatives from different school ang ning-attend. Mr. Crisanto G. Almario is the father of PAMET. So, si Mr. Crisanto G. Almario, siya ang tinaguriang father of PAMET, which he sought to standardize the profession and improve the practice. So, the PAMET insignia or the PAMET logo. So, from the logo of the PAMET, we can see that there is circle, triangle, microscope, and snake, green color, and 1964 na year. Circle symbolizes the continuous involvement where practice and education must always be integrated. So, ang circle, nagsimbolo siya sa organization sa PAMET nga continuous, walay ending. It brings together students coming from different cultures. So, walay ending ang organization sa PAMET. Kung naay medical technologies nga kurso, naay mga medical technology nga school, naabjud ang PAMET nga organization. Next is the triangle. The triangle is the trilogy of love, respect, and integrity. So, it represents love, respect, and integrity, meaning honesty, love, or respect. Then, microscope and snake, this symbolizes the science of medical technology profession. Mao ni nag-symbolize sa medtech nga profession. Then green is the color of health. 1964 is the year the first PAMET board was elected. So atong September 20, 1964, nag-elect sila og mga first PAMET board, which is ang himong president kay si Charlie Main Tamundong. So the PAMET organization has their core values na sila sinusunod na mga pamantayan, which is first is integrity. When we say integrity, kana bitong honest ka, so kakibat nito is honesty, being true to yourself and to others. So it is the quality of having strong moral principles. So nadiri ang honesty, dapat honest ka o tinuod imong mga gipanghimo. Next is professionalism. Professionalism is when you act professionally. Dapat mo act as professional. Makita diri ang competence or skills which is expected of a professional person. Dapat kabalo ka mo act professionally. Kung member ka sa organization or even kung dili ka member sa organization, you act professionally na din. Then, commitment. When we say commitment, you are committed to that organization, which is being dedicated, meaning na kay obligation that restricts your freedom of action. You are being committed. Then, we have excellence. Excellence is the high-quality performance by advocating and adhering to international standards, making services globally comparable and competent. So, excellence, when we say excellence, so it means outstanding or extremely good ang service nga inyong gina-deliver as an organization. Next is, lastly, we have unity. So, unity. So, sa lahat ng bagay dapat, sa lahat ng organization, lahat ng grupo dapat may unity. Kasi kung may unity, doon natin makakamit ang success. So, unity is the quality or state of not being multiple. It is the necessary linkage, support, involvement and sharing that will increase the success and advancement of every individual member in the association in general. So, true unity or cooperation na ay success. Makabot na to ang success sa isa ka organization. So, mo to ang mga core values sa PAMET organization. So, for now, here are the rosters of PAMET presidents. So, mo ni ang mga presidents nga naagi sa PAMET organization. So, as I said a while ago, the first PAMET president was Charlemagne T. Tamundong, which is ang iyang legacy is emergence of the profession. Nahimo siyang president during 1964 to 1967. Next, we have din Nardito D. Moralita. Nahimo siyang president atong 1967. Siya ang nagsunod kay Charlemagne Tamundong. 1967 to 1970, siya ang nahimong PAMET president, which is ang iyahang legacy is professional recognition. Then, we have Felix E. Asper. Nahimo siyang president atong 1970 to 1971 and 1973 to 1977. Ang iyahang legacy is legislative agenda, meaning legacy is ilang kabilin is having the power to make law. Mao ni ang kabilin ni Felix E. Asper. The next is we have Bernardo T. Tabosares. Bernardo T. Tabosares became president during 1971 to 1973. So, siya ang sa iyang presidency, dito na hitabo ang celebration of the profession, which is medtech profession. Next, we have Angelina R. Jose. She became president during 1973. Ang iyahang legacy is career advocacy, which means mentoring, coaching, and counseling about sa career nga medtech. Next, we have Venerable C.V. Oka. Si Venerable C.V. Oka became president during 1977 to 1981. Iyahang legacy is educational enhancement. Then, we have Carmencita P. Asidera, became president during 1982 to 1991. Ang iyaha is image building, so magpa-improve sa image sa profession. Then, we have Marilyn R. Atienza, became president from 1992 to 1996. Ang iyang legacy is proactivism, meaning solving a problem before it has occurred. Then, we have Norma N. Chang, became president during 1997 to 2000. Iyang legacy is international leadership. Then, Agnes B. Medinilla, from 2001 to 2002. Ang iyang legacy is organizational dynamism, which means strengthening resources and enhancing the performance of the employee. Then, Shirley F. Cruzada, from 2003 to 2004, ang legacy niya is interdisciplinary networking, meaning driven by expected benefits of solving problem. Then, we have Lila M. Florento, from 2007 to 2013. Ang iyang legacy is global perspective, a viewpoint that posits the world as the sum of complex interconnected parts. Then, we have Romeo Joseph J. Ignacio, 2013 to 2015. Ang iyang legacy is golden celebration of the profession. So, during his presidency, dito na-celebrate ang golden celebration. Next, we have Ronaldo E. Puno, which is the president of PAMET during 2015 to 2019. Ang iyang legacy is empowerment or authority or power. So, ang president karon sa PAMET organization is Romel F. Sasida. Mao ni siya ang president gikan atong 2020, so until now siya ang PAMET president. Next, we have, so kung ang PAMET na ay mga member from different school, na po yung mga local chapters. So, na mga chapters from different areas or regions. Na from North Luzon, Visayas, Southern Mindanao region, international affiliates, Northern Mindanao, and South Luzon. So, apil na dire mga Aurora, Baguio, Bataan, Bulacan, Cagayan, Camarines Norte. So, na sila mga chapters dadto. Na sila mga murag mga chapters, basta mga chapters sa PAMET. So we are done with the PAMET. Now, we will tackle about PASMET. So, what is PASMET? So, when we say PASMET, PASMET is the Philippine Association of Schools of Medical Technology and Public Health Incorporation. So, ang PASMET, it is the national organization of recognized school of medical technology and public health in the Philippines. So, kung ang PAMET is an organization of all medical technologies, ang PASMET pod is an association of schools of medical technology. So, mga eskwelahan nga nag-offer og medical technology o mga public health. Mo ni sila ang organization nila. It was established in 1970 with the hopes of maintaining the highest standards of medical technology, public health education, and fostering closer relations among medical technology, public health schools. So, ang na-establish ning PASMET during 1970 nga ang ilahang ginapas nga ilahang hopes is to maintain the high standard of the medical technology profession or public health education. Then, on May 13, 1970, Dr. Narciso Albarracin, the Secretary of the Department of Education, designated Dr. Serafin Juliano from Far Eastern University and Dr. Gustavo U. Reyes to organize an association of deans or school heads of medical technology and public health. The first organizational meeting of PASMET was held at the University of Santo Tomas on June 22, 1970. So kung ang PAMET, ang ilahang first organizational meeting is September 15, 1963 at the Public Health Laboratory in Santa Cruz, Manila. Ang PASMET pod is giheld nila ang ilahang first organizational meeting sa University of Santo Tomas on June 22, 1970. So, naay mga first member schools of PASMET, which are the University of Santo Tomas, Far Eastern University, Centro Escolar University, San Juan de Dios Educational Foundation, Philippine Women's University, and Martinez Memorial College. So, kung ang PAMET, nag-elect po sila of mga officers, ang PASMET na po sila mga officers. The first set of officers were President Dr. Gustavo Reyes, Vice President Dr. Serafin Juliano, Secretary Dr. Villa Trinidad, Press Relation Officer Dr. Faustino Sonico. So the organization PASMET was formally registered at the Securities and Education Commission on October 6, 1985. So na-registered sila sa SEC on October 6, 1985. Through the Committee on Legislation, pinagi sa Committee ba sa Legislation, which is ang chairman kay si Mr. Cirilio S. Cahucum, with the help of the Legal Counsel, Attorney Dexter Bihes. So PASMET is also the founding organization of ASEAN Association of Schools of Medical Technology, or AASMT, through the initiatives of Dean Bernard Ibuen, Dr. Jose Horel Nuevo, and Dr. Anacleta Valdez. So, ang PASMET, founding organization po siya sa AASMT, which means ASEAN Association of Schools of Medical Technology. So, all countries sa ASEAN is founding organization ang PASMET. So, that's all. Thank you.
PASMET cell serve represent the continuity of learning and the never-ending quest for excellence in the academic field. Diamond, the four corners represent the four objectives of the association, to encourage the study of the needs and problems of medical technology and public health education. and to offer solutions to them. To work for the continuous development of medical technology and public health education in order that profession will be of maximum service to the country. To take a united stand on matter which affected the interests of medical technology and public health education, to seek the advice, aid, and assistance from any government or private entity for the fulfillment of their decision, aims, and purposes. My school scope represents developed medical technology and public health 1970, the year the association was founded. Next, of PASMET presidents. Dr. Gustavo Urias, 1970, 1973, 1980, 1981, University of Santo Tomas. Dr. Ibarra Tipanyopo, 1973-1974, Valles College. Dr. Anilita Chiadeva, 1974-1977, University of Santo Tomas. Dr. Elizabeth M. Del Rio, 1977, 1980, 1982, 1983, Martinez Memorial Colleges. Dr. Claro de Cabrera, 1981-1982, Far Eastern University. Dr. Norma V. Lerma, 1983-1984, University of Santo Tomas. Dr. Vicencio T. Torres, 1984-1985, Luzon Colleges. Frup Nardirto D. Moralita, 1985-1988, Far Eastern University. Vin Norma N. Chains, 1988-1995, Hanuman de Dios Educational Foundation, INC. Frup Rodolfo Arabor, 1996-2000, University of Santo Tomas. Dr. Nini F. Lim, 2000-2002, Philippine Women's University. Dr. Zinaida Sika Jukum, 2002-2010, Rural City Colleges and Martinez Memorial Colleges. Dr. Magdalena F. Natividad, 2010-2012, Far Eastern University. Dan Bernard U. Dubin, 2012, President Arellano University. The Philippine Society of Medical Technology Student FISMET is the national organization of all technology medical laboratory science. Students under the supervision of PASMET, it was first organized 2002 during the leadership of former PASMET President Dr. Zinaida Sika Jukum. The first FISMET's advisors were Frup Maryland, Balas CHS, Frup Nova Ida Sika Jukum, FEU and RMF, and Frup China B. Asirun, UST. This organization became inactive due to inevitable reason but was organized on November 25, 2006 at FEU and RMF, bidden by Dr. Magdalena Natividad, then chair of the Committee on Student Development, and then Bernard Euben. On February 24, 2009, FISMET held its first medical technology student congress at Our Lady of Fatima University in Valenzuela City. The said activity was attended by more than 500 medical technology students from various universities and colleges. Aside from the annual Students' Congress, FISMET also conducts an annual medical technology students leadership training and strategies planning, usually during the month of May. This activity is commemorated among students leadership. The first FISMET leadership training seminar was held at ICER Benguet State University in La Trinidad, Benguet on May 13, 2010. Since May 24, in a Council of Student Advisors COSE as designated yearly during the leadership training seminar to help facilitate and oversee the FISMET national organization and local chapter. Next. The circle symbolizes the continuous active involvement of Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao in the national transforming venue of medical laboratory science students. Laurel symbolizes nature and the continuation of life every year. Green letters represent the color of health. 5 bubbles from a test tube represent the 5 objectives embodied in the constitution of the organization. 15 interconnected molecules outside a test tube signify the unity of the 15 verticals exploring various possibilities and aiming towards the integral growth and holistic development of medical laboratory science students. Microscope represent medical laboratory science. Professional societies. Professional societies for medical technologies exist around the world. Foreign and local laboratory professional societies for medical technologies the same goals to elevate the practice of medical technology, medical laboratories, and safeguard the welfare of their members, but each professional society does function unique to itself. Foreign professional societies of medical technologies. Country Professional Society Abbreviation Albania, Albanian Society of Clinical Chemistry and Laboratory Medicine. Austria, Österreichische Gesellschaft für Laboratory and Klinische Chemie, Austrian Society of Laboratory Medicine and Clinical Chemistry. Brunei, Darussalam Association of Medical Laboratory Scientists. Bulgaria, Bulgarian Society of Clinical Laboratory. Cameroon, Cameroon Association of Medical Laboratory Science. Canada, Canadian Society of Medical Laboratory Science. China, Chinese Society of Laboratory Medicine. Croatia, Vatska Laboratory Medicine Laboratory Association. Cyprus Association of Clinical Laboratory Directors, Biomedical and Clinical Laboratory Scientists. Republic Czech Scientists, Clinia ST Laboratory Med. INHO Association of Estonian Biomedical Laboratory Scientists.